guys, pulling an old one out here, doing an honest motorcycle review. Haven't done one of these in a hot minute. Today we are on, oh god, I don't know what year this is. Hold on. What year is this?
What year?
Yeah.
15.
15? Okay. I was like, wait, I don't know what year this bike is.
899 Panigale.
Okay. Alright, now that we got that sorted out. I'm on the 2015 899 Panigale. Ducati. Fucking Ducati. And we're gonna see if she holds up. First impressions immediately, this bike feels way more aggressive than mine. My Gixxer. My Gixxer will be used as a baseline if you're new here. I like to use it as a baseline of comfort and speed and etc, etc. And first thing I can tell you is it's everything up in the front dash is heavy, it's tight. My Gixxer is a little bit more loose, a little bit more friendly feeling. This feels tight and very business oriented. And it's not afraid to bite you, it's just mountains of torque in the low end. This has the 899cc V-twin engines, and those are notoriously torquey in the low end. I can tell you right now, as far as comfort is concerned, it's not an especially comfortable bike. For in-town driving, man, you're gonna suffer with this bike a little bit. You gotta put in your time and suffer, because the suspension is real tight. Everything's heavy, clutch is just enormously heavy, and it gets hot. Under the seat, the mid-pipe runs right under your ass, and it gets hot. Like, I could feel heat just blasting me in the lower thighs, and that is not something you want when you're in standstill traffic. And this bike doesn't like it either. I can tell by going slow on it. The clutch has quite a small slippage range. I can honestly say that this would not be a bike I would want to just cruise town with. It's not comfortable. I mean, I can't say it's not comfortable. It's kind of comfortable. Like, the seating position on it is nice. Like, sitting, you're not overly aggressive. You're not like hunched down into the dash, but you're not upright like a naked. You're in a sport bike position, which I'm relatively accustomed to, but it's nice. It's not bad at all. I'm not a huge fan of hydraulic clutches. I've never really had good luck with them. But all in all, comfort, it's okay. Usability in town, it's okay. It's not phenomenal. You're not gonna enjoy this bike as a low-speed cruising bike. Like, just the slippage on that clutch alone, man. And it's loud. It has a stock exhaust on it, and she is loud and burbly. She screams. She's just like, I'm a fucking Ducati, man. Get out of my way. I don't know why she sounds like she's bad Brooklyn. She is a pretty bike, though. I'll give it that. I've never, like, in pictures, Ducatis just don't really look good to me in pictures. But, she cooks. 899's pretty damn fast. I'd say it's, power-wise, it's pretty equivalent to what you'd expect from a Gixxer 750. About 150, 160 horsepower, I think, is what they're rated. I could be wrong, but I think that's around what they're rated to the crank. But she cooks. So short-term bursts, she gets going pretty good. All right, let's see how she corners. She's very thin. Like, compared to my Gixxer, she's got a thin body on her. I'm not gonna hit it too hard, it's not my motorcycle, so. Oh yeah, she corners really nicely. Which you should expect from a Ducati, because it's a fucking Ducati, man. Come on. But no, she corners good. Nice and stable. I'd say it actually feels like it corners a little bit more agile than my Gixxer. My Gixxer's heavy, and you can feel the weight. This, you don't really feel that weight working against you because it's so thin. and you got just torque coming out of that corner. All right, this turn here is a little bit faster pace. We're not gonna get a good turn on it. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. I wish I could have got a faster turn, but we had traffic just clogging up our arteries. She's fast and she's nutty, she's torquey, but I was expecting that it was going to be like more of an uncontrollable torque, but it actually lays it on pretty smoothly. I've heard of Ducatis in the past being pretty finicky, and it laid it on pretty smooth. I didn't really have any wheel lift or anything. It did good. I liked it a lot. Good power, way more than you're ever going to need in the street, obviously. Way more than you'll ever need in the street, but it's nice to have. It's not going to be as fast as the 1000. I could tell that if I were to race a 1000 on this, I would get absolutely demolished. Like I said, this is going to be right around that 750, that Gixxer 750 range. That lady is staring at me hard. God, I think she was having a stroke. Okay, lady. Whatever you say. As I get more familiar with this motorcycle, easy there. As I get more familiar with it, it feels a little bit more friendly. But it's nice and cool out. It's probably only 75 degrees right now. And it's nice and cool. But the engine still is running real hot underneath me. It's just so much heat. Not comfortable at all. But I am getting more comfortable riding on it while I'm out here. So it's not a scary motorcycle by any means. At first it was a little intimidating, lots of torque, and it feels so much different to Japanese competitors. You can tell that there's some pristine quality put into this. I mean, it's a Ducati, so it'll break down eventually, but as far as rideability and agility, I mean, it snaps back and forth. It feels like I'm on a 600. It's just so snappy. Now, time to address the elephant in the room. This bike is expensive. I'll put the official numbers up on the screen here, but it's expensive because you're paying for your brand. You're paying for a Ducati, a fucking Ducati, man. How long is that joke gonna last? Cycle cruiser. But you're paying for the Ducati, so you're getting Ducati prices, and it sucks. So if you want to buy this bike, you better be damn sure that that's what you're after, because man, that is expensive compared to what you could get for a Japanese competitor bike that's going to have more power. But for an example, of 1000. You'll have more power for cheaper price, or even a BMW you can get for that price. An S1000 RR costs nearly the same as this 899, so put that perspective in your pocket. So if I'm going to summarize my final thoughts, this is a bike for somebody that's got a lot of money to spend on a motorcycle and wants it for brand. I can't really find too much about this bike that I would want over a Japanese competitor. Unfortunate as it is, because it's an expensive bike, but you're buying the brand. It's like people who buy a Ferrari over, for example, a Corvette C7. I mean, a Z06 Corvette is gonna keep up with a good handful of Ferraris. But you're in a Corvette and they're in a Ferrari, so they really win. If you're putting dollars to dollars, they win. Look, my ass is hot. God damn. We're at 208 for a temperature on the dash. and the mid pipe underneath me is roasting my ass. It is really hot, which really sucks. It's easy to take my Gixxer for granted until I get on something like this, and I'm like, oh, thank God I have my Gixxer, nice and cool, and yeah. So would I own one of these? Let's answer that one. Would I own an 899 Panigale? No, I would not. It's too expensive. If the price came down, if you could pick this up for the same price, you could get a 750, which is pretty close to its equal, I would assume. I would say, no, it's not. It's not something I would ever own. Which is, I know, it's pretty, and it's very, very pretty, and very, very capable. But it's not something I would own. There is a plethora of motorcycles I would get before I own one of these. Not to say I didn't enjoy my time on it. I think of this as kind of like, this is how it was described to me. This is like a hot Italian model that you love to look at, but she is incredibly high maintenance. But when she fucks you good, hard and long. I mean, every time you sex this thing, it's a goddamn event. And I could definitely see that. I could definitely see how it's a hot model that would make your sex life astounding. However, you don't want to live with that. Could you imagine having to live with a model? Like a snooty Italian model? No, fuck that. So, pretty to look at, great time to ride, not worth the price or the effort. Those are my final thoughts. Take them or leave them. You can make your own decisions. This is my first Ducati I've ever ridden, so that is what it is. And that's the end of our honest motorcycle review. If you enjoyed that review, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. I am Ulrich27. This is the Ducati Panigale 899. Till next time, peace.